Hey everyone, welcome back to the Change Dude podcast. Today, we are tackling something I know a lot of us face, especially if we are self-taught: imposter syndrome. This nagging feeling that you are not as good as everyone thinks, or that you are just faking it until you make it, can affect anyone. But it often hits self-taught developers and tech professionals particularly hard. Let's get into why this happens, what it feels like, and most importantly, how to overcome it so we can thrive and enjoy the journey in our careers. Imposter syndrome is that persistent feeling of self-doubt, insecurity, and fear of being exposed as a fraud. Many people in tech experience it because, tech is a rapidly evolving field, and there is always something new to learn. Imagine going from zero to coding a complex project all by yourself. That's no small feat. Yet so many of us still feel inadequate or not good enough. Some signs you might be experiencing imposter syndrome include constantly doubting your abilities, downplaying your achievements, attributing your success to luck instead of skill, feeling like you will be found out for not being knowledgeable enough. Self-taught developers may struggle because they don't have formal training as a validation. But remember, learning on your own is incredibly valuable. You are acquiring skills on your terms and proving that you are capable and resourceful. Imposter syndrome is widespread in tech because technology itself is always evolving. There is always a new language, framework, or tool to learn, which can make anyone feel like they're always behind or missing out. With every new skill you learn, there is often a sense of, I don't know X, so I must be behind. In tech, we are also constantly surrounded by brilliant minds, and it's easy to compare ourselves with other colleagues or tech professionals. Seeing someone's GitHub full of projects or watching amazing tech talks can sometimes make us feel that we are not quite measuring up. To anyone listening who is in the early stages of their journey, whether you are a developer, designer, data analyst, or any tech role, know that every professional has felt this way at some point. This mindset doesn't go away because you are more skilled or knowledgeable. It changes when you choose to believe in yourself. Let's get into some practical strategies to combat imposter syndrome, ones that apply not just to developers, but to all professionals in tech. First is to recognize and accept it. Realizing that imposter syndrome is normal can be a huge relief. Even experienced developers, managers, and leaders experience self-doubt. Once you know that it's common, you can start focusing on what matters: your growth and contributions. Second, celebrate your wins. Keep a journal or document your accomplishments, no matter how small. When you complete a project, overcome a challenging bug, or receive positive feedback, write it down. Reviewing these accomplishments can serve as a reminder of how far you have come. Number 3 is to stop comparing. It's so easy to compare yourself to others in tech, but remember, people often only show their best work. Instead of comparing, focus on learning from others. Shift your perspective to one of collaboration rather than competition. Number 4, embrace a growth mindset. Understand that no one knows everything. The best tech professionals stay relevant by being curious and open to learning. Embrace the idea of continuous improvement and acknowledge that it's okay not to have all the answers. Number 5, seek feedback and mentorship. Talk to mentors or peers who have been in the industry longer. Not only they will provide you with valuable feedback, but they will often share their own experiences with imposter syndrome. Understanding that even seasoned professionals feel this way can be reassuring. Number 6, share your knowledge. Teaching others what you know can reinforce your own understanding and build your confidence. Whether it is through blogging, creating small tutorials, or even helping someone on a team project. Sharing your knowledge can show you just how much you have learned. Imposter syndrome isn't exclusive to developers. Whether you are in design, data analysis, project management, or QA, the self-doubt can still creep in. Here's how professionals in different fields can deal with it. For designers, often designers feel the need to constantly improve and trends can feel overwhelming. So remember that design is subjective and your unique perspective is valuable. Try to create work that reflects your strengths and creativity. For data analysts, with the rise of AI and machine learning, many data analysts feel they are behind on tech trends. Focus on building a strong foundation in analysis. And remember that the core of your work, interpreting data accurately, is critical. For project managers, managing a team of tech professionals can be intimidating, especially when you are not an expert in each technical field. Then lean on your team's expertise and remember that your role is to bring out their best through communication, organization, and support. For QA testers, testing is so vital to quality software, but it's often overlooked. Advocate for the importance of quality assurance and remember that your skills directly impact product success and user satisfaction. Ultimately, imposter syndrome is about perception, not reality. It's a mindset challenge, one that can be managed with resilience and self-acceptance. No one is expecting perfection from you. What matters is your willingness to learn, improve, and persevere. For everyone out there who feels like they don't belong in tech, you do belong. Every line of code you write, every project you deliver, and every problem you solve adds value to this field. Your journey, as unconventional or non-linear as it might be, is just as valid and important as anyone else's. Thanks for joining me today on this episode of the Change Dude podcast. We have covered a lot about overcoming imposter syndrome, thriving as a self-taught professional, and embracing our paths in tech. Remember, tech is a space for everyone, regardless of background or experience. And life is full of change. Embracing change, both personally and professionally, is the key to growth. Use that to your advantage as you navigate your own tech journey. Next week, we will dive into networking in tech, where we will cover practical tips on making connections in this industry that are meaningful and long-lasting. This is especially useful in tech, where your network can often be as important as your skills. Until next time, keep pushing forward, keep learning, and keep embracing the journey. If you liked this episode, subscribe and share it with your network. Until next time, take care, and I'll catch you in the next episode. This is your host, Said Rafe, signing off.